Hey, Matt.
Hey, Brage.
And hey, everybody, and welcome to the office hours. We're post-launch, we're back to work, everybody hard at work. So Matt, what are we doing today?
We've got our team hackathon.
Yes, we do. Excited for the hackathon. Great with the hackathon name. Matt, just for their sake.
Because I obviously know already, what is a hackathon? While we're in the cold class, yes. Hackathon is a chance, obviously the thing being really in touch with the launch, and it's a chance for us all to come together and explore ideas. Obviously a lot of ideas about how to improve and change and update and extend our new ways.
Awesome. And what are we going to show in today's office hours?
Yes, well, today we're going to talk to some of the team and see some sneak peeks into some of the things we're actually doing.
Right. Which leads us to a bit of a disclaimer. Some of the things you'll see are probably really cool, but they still might not make it to the product ever or for a long, long time. They're experimental. That's kind of the point of a hackathon, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So just bear that in mind. This is the price you pay for having behind-the-scenes access.
So, Brage, where are we?
Well, this is Loen. It's in Norway. Beautiful place, just great hotel, great place to just gather the troops and really work hard, really hammer out those features.
I mean, it has been tough.
Oh God, yeah, you're a trooper, man. Yeah.
Oh, caviar.
Oh, great. Olaf's just bring that straight over. Such a sweetheart. Great guy. Yeah.
It did take a bit of time though.
Yeah, we were waiting. Yeah, true. But he does his best. Yeah. Anyways, so there's something we should do.
Spa treatment.
Yes. Oh God, yes. Oh, should we speak to the devs first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Quick conversation. Great. Oh, that was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, now, obviously, Matt, that's not exactly what a hackathon is about, is it?
No, it's been a lot of fun, a good chance for everyone to catch up after an awesome week last week with the launch, but also a lot of work.
Yes. So, what is a hackathon really? What do we really do here when we're not just faffing about?
Well, yeah, the whole team's flown in from around the world and a chance to catch up and celebrate, obviously, but a hackathon, a chance for us to explore some ideas that we don't normally get to, a bit out of scope, as well as kind of nerd out about Tana. 3 days to talk about Tana with the rest of the team.
Awesome. I have to say, you're slightly more articulate now that you're out of the cold plunge about hackathons. What's changed?
Temperature.
Temperature. All right, perfect. So what are we going to do for the office hours? What are people going to see?
Okay, we're going to go talk to some of the team. Obviously, I'm not sure how much we'll see from things that have been happening, but we'll get to see a bit of a sense of what people have been exploring.
Very exciting. Should we start? Just go around, have a look, say hi to everyone?
Yeah, let's
do this. All right, perfect. So a bit of behind the scenes trickery here. Just changing cameras. Right.
Okay, you got me?
Do indeed. All right. Hopefully everyone can see us. Now let's go around the room. Everyone wants to say hi to the community? Everyone. So everyone's obviously very hard at work, but we're going to go around and see what we can get out of people. So let's start over here. Olaf's in there.
Hello, guys.
What are you working on?
I was hoping to build something, but I've been just busy answering all of the investors that sent us emails wanting to invest, the hundreds of people that's applied to the roles that's on our web pages, and it's just been havoc since we launched. So if you're waiting on an answer from me, I'm sorry, it's coming soon. It's coming soon, yeah. So it's been, all hands and feet.
Also, but still having fun.
Emails are such fun. Yes.
Awesome. Let's go. Let's see here. Let's try and sneak peek on some computer screens. Ollie, can we see what you're working on? That'd be great.
I'm not legally allowed to tell.
Oh, okay. Well, so
I'll
Ollie doesn't want to show us anything. All right. So what should we do, Matt? Matt, should you go and find Adik? I'm sure we can bribe him to show us something.
Yes, let's talk to Adik.
And I'll go set up the studio again.
Okay, I'll bring him over too.
Great.
All right, Adik. Hey, I think we'll do it here.
Right.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Cool. So what have you been working on?
Oh, it's really hard to pick a project because I've been all over the place.
Okay, so that's a good general answer, but what specific? Like, can you give the community something that's been?
Yeah. So I've mainly been trying to utilize the options we got now with our new platform.
Yep.
Which leads us to stuff like experimenting with offline, doing APIs and stuff like that. So it's very exciting.
So the back end's been a big project for us. You're starting to see some new opportunities.
Finally, it's like the catch-up effect, we hope. So
Okay, awesome.
a lot of cool stuff in the works.
And the API is something that gets requested a lot in the community.
Yeah, very much. And we do want it ourselves as well, very much. But it's kind of hard to do it properly.
Yep.
So now we're experimenting with something internal that hopefully we can make available at some point, which is actually reusing what we do for the new mobile app.
Okay.
So in new mobile app, you can send like audio recordings and notes and stuff. But this can be repurposed to capture anything, right?
All right.
Do the autofill. So I have a quick demo I can show you, which is a web clipper.
Yep.
That I built just to like prove how we could interact with this API.
Yep.
So
Excellent. Let's have a look around.
all right. So I built this as a Chrome extension. So you can see it up here. It's like it has a list of the things I've captured, clear it out, and it's synced with the tags for my workspace. I can then go into get like a recipe. So this is going to be a bit slow now because it's running in our test environment, but in production it should be a lot faster. So I can send this to Tana's maybe a recipe, and then let's just queue up a couple. Send this as a band. Then let's do this one as a quote.
Ooh.
Then let's finish it up maybe with you can do the whole web page as well, but there's a lot of junk on the web page that we don't have any efficient way of filtering out yet. Oh,
yep.
Sorry. Let's just don't care about it.
Yeah.
Right, so you can see the price processing now, and this is doing the same as we do with Capture. So it will first create the node, and then it will use autofill to
wow.
so you can get like
wow. That's very cool.
Recipe sends a lot of more text, so that's going to take a bit longer.
Yep.
The band is down. Okay, not too much information there, but the last one, which is the slowest one. It's extra slow now because of the demo effect.
Yes, that's right. So it's showing the power of super tags too.
Yeah, so it's really important to keep building on the Lego blocks we have in Tana and using command nodes and autofill and these kind of things. So that's going to be really important going forward as well.
Yeah, excellent. And you mentioned while this is loading things like offline. That's been a focus, or
yeah, offline is also a focus. That's still a ways off, but it's definitely something we're looking seriously into, and that's going to open up a bunch of possibilities.
Excellent.
So now it's completed. Sorry, this is in Norwegian, but you can see like it's extracted the ingredients and recipe name and instructions, using type.
Amazing. Well, this is very exciting. Web Clipper has been a big ask in the community for a long time. So
yeah, but one important bit here is that we don't necessarily want to be the guys building web clippers for people. We want to enable people to build their own web clippers. So maybe we take this thing and just put it on GitHub as open source, and you can see how it's put together because it's only using our API. So there's no secret sauce here.
You're right. Okay, so the focus has been the API first and foremost.
Yeah, we're making sure that we are heading in the right direction when we get to the point where we can give that to people.
Yeah, I know you've been working on a lot of stuff over the last few days in a lot of teams.
Yes.
So awesome to hear. I might leave it there and we'll get back to others, but thanks and looking forward to it.
See you guys.
All right, Brage, I think we're good here. I think we're going to go back to you and talk to Joao, who's been working with some Android stuff.
That is correct. We have Joao here joining us. Let me just turn off Eddie's screen before he changes to something inappropriate. All right. Joao, hi. Nice of you to join us on this very spacious Tana office hour couch. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing great.
Yeah.
It's amazing to be with all the team, exploring new ideas for the future.
So what have you been focused on this office hours?
Okay, so...
this office hour.
Yeah, so mobile is all about having access to Tana everywhere, right? Not just on your phone or on your tablet. And sometimes you don't have the phone and the tablet and you are outside. So, and for this, it's really important that you have some thought and you can just deliver that to Tana and we'll treat. So there have been some requests from the community. What about the car? What about my watch? Can I get Tana there? And we also saw some users installing the app in some devices that we even didn't thought before, like some e-ink tablets for productivity. So Android is all about this diversity of devices, and so we thought to start exploring a smartwatch app for
Interesting.
Android. We have a working prototype, but it's just 2 days of work. Not sure if you want to show. Obviously,
I do want to show.
the UI is a bit broken, but
Let's see
can
how
give
it
you
goes.
a brief idea of what we are trying to build.
Awesome. And I think it should be on screen now. So what are we looking at?
So the idea is that we focus first on voice memos. So the idea is that you can press a button and just talk to your smartwatch, and even if you don't have your phone with you, when you get back home after your walk or run, it will just sync to Tana, and it will have the AI processing as usual. And so that's our initial focus, to get a working prototype with the watch. For us, this is not just about the watch. So this is also a way for us to explore how can we interact with Tana with what a very tiny screen.
Right.
And our voice is important for us and for Tana. And this is a way also to, with so many restrictions in terms of how you can interact with the watch, we can think of other ideas that hopefully will bring back to the mobile phone and to the app. So yeah, it has been very fun. Maybe someday we will get the
Maybe someday.
smartwatch.
Yeah.
Smartwatch.
So we're not going to lock you down to a date right now.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not.
No, just kidding. That's amazing, Will. Thank you so much for
Thank
showing.
you.
I think a lot of people in the community, and I can see people in the chat thread as well, are excited about that.
Cool.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's grab Matt. Are you grabbing someone else?
Yes, I'm just going to go grab Hilda.
Amazing. Okay.
How's the chat going?
The chat's going great. And the first comment I see is someone asking, where is this for Apple Watch?
The tables have turned.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, jump in.
Yes, jump in, Hilda. All right. Okay. Awesome.
Hey.
Hey, Hilda. Thanks for joining us. And I just want to address that the reason we sat uncomfortably close on the couch was I thought Matt was joining us.
Yes, okay, I'll jump in.
So now that we have some more space, we'll sit like this.
Awesome.
All right, awesome. So, Hilda, we've had an exciting launch, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. And first of all, thank you so much to everyone who supported us. That was crazy. It is super cool that you guys brought down Product Hunt with your comments. Like, I don't think that's ever happened before. So, huge shout out to you guys.
Yeah, that was amazing. So much fun.
The comments were incredible.
Yes.
Like, just so many and so positive. And
some more essays, basically.
Yeah,
Yes,
full pages of text about the different things of Tana. It was just amazing. Yeah.
where are we at with Product Hunt?
Well,
1822, I believe.
yeah.
So if
just
any,
off the top of your head.
not that I'm checking every day. So we're 178 votes short of Grimm singing karaoke for the world to see. Just putting that out there.
Make it happen before tonight.
Yes. It can happen today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ingrid's asking for it to happen tonight.
Yeah. So obviously we managed to snag Product of the Week, which was just amazing.
Yeah.
And the next up is
Product of the month. Knock on wood.
perfect.
We'll see.
Awesome. Okay. So we wanted to talk to you because for the launch, we've redesigned kind of how we present Tana to the world. I'm mainly talking about the web page and other places.
Yes.
And we would love to hear your thoughts about that. And I'll just bring it up on screen here as well while we're talking. So here we go. All right. So talk us through Tana.
Yeah. Okay. So our main reason for rebranding, or there were two. One is we want to differentiate a bit more. There's a lot of dark and purple competitors in this space. So visually, we just wanted to be a bit more distinct. And secondly, we're exploring different ways of trying to explain Tana, which is not always easy. So I guarantee you this will change and be iterated upon. But this approach, we're trying to lean into some of the things that people perceive as key differentiators that are not common anywhere else.
Yep.
So one of them is the ability to actually actively or proactively get information from Tana with search nodes, related content, like setting up custom feeds.
Yep.
And the other is the object-based approach with super tags. So that's really the narrative for the rest of the page, where we're trying somehow to kind of both convey the breadth that you can use it for a lot of things without being vague, which is surprisingly a difficult thing to do.
Yes.
So this is an attempt at that.
It's really nice to see the super tag very central to this, as well as obviously our other features, but really gets to the heart of some of the big ideas.
Yeah, so we'll see how this works. It's early days, and I can guarantee you that this will go through several changes.
I saw some new language there too, custom feeds with something. Yes. Can you give us a bit of insight into that?
Yeah, so Tana has a lot of new concepts for people who have not used Tana before. So starting off with pitching super tags and nodes and a knowledge graph kind of makes it a little bit harder to get into. So what we've seen some of the best people who explain Tana do, when they start talking about Tana, they talk first and foremost about nodes before going into nodes. They talk about how you get information rather than the mechanism for doing that.
Yeah.
So we're trying to test the waters and see if this is a way to get people to understand what it can do before we start going into how it does it.
Excellent. Some fun little Easter eggs in the descriptions too, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Also talk about voice. Voice clearly is something important to us.
Yes. So we really believe that voice is going to be huge moving forward, especially combined with Tana super tags. So now we have a lot of great people working on making the voice features in Tana even better, more accessible, and turning voice into useful output. So we're super stoked about that.
Excellent. And Brage, you seem to have made the cut again. This old video.
Yes, I try to always be a part of whatever output about Tana we have. Yeah, very important.
Excellent. I saw someone comment on this was in your apartment. This is not the apartment.
No, this is actually the Oslo office. Just set decorated a bit by Oscar, like putting stuff about like old, I think like CD players and hi-fi systems in the background.
Well, we actually do have the CD players and hi-fi system in the office. There's a lot of random things there.
Yeah.
Including a Porsche.
Yes, a full-on Porsche up in the 5th floor or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not coming out anytime soon.
And more generally, what's your focus from here? Obviously, the launch has been a big success, but we're not done, right?
Not at all. So this is just the beginning. Now we're finally out. There's no longer a wait list. People can sign up directly.
Yeah.
So now I'm at least working quite a bit with the new user experience. How can we get them into Tana and get them to experience the value of Tana a bit faster? Because most of us know there is somewhat a learning curve.
Yeah.
Had great help from Theo, from Brage to help creating a default config that works. So we're going to double down on that. And as you guys all know, we appreciate the support on Product Sense, but we're very cognizant that this is far from a finished product. So, yeah.
Awesome.
I think we're going to talk to Theo later on too, or we should perhaps give a shout out to some of the things that you're talking about here with starter content
yes,
as well.
we will. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He deserves a lot of praise for that.
Yes.
Really,
not
cool.
too much.
Nah, well, let's keep his ego in check. Okay.
It's true.
Excellent.
All
right. Thanks for coming in, Hilda.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Awesome. This is great. Let's check what the comments say. Have to kind of climb a bit back and forth. Yes, very important question. Do we have Grim here? Or is he hidden away? Do we have a consensus of what song Grim is singing for karaoke?
My heart will go on.
My heart will go on is at least a suggestion from the team. We'll get back to you on this
Do you know any
if we
songs
get
about bidirectional links or
there. We'll find.
offline mode?
Yeah. How many songs about nodes do you know?
Yes, that's
okay.
right.
Will he hit the high nodes? I guess is the
Exactly.
question. Okay. Now, almost criminal. Okay, great. So, what is next? Who should we talk to, Matt?
Perhaps let's talk to Emmanuel.
Yes, Emmanuel.
Okay,
would you like to join us?
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. I know he has some stuff he's been cooking up.
Yeah.
Correct.
So the Wi-Fi in Norway is not that good, Brage.
Apparently not. Not right now for us. So, full disclosure, some of you might have seen a clip leaked that this wasn't the smoothest setup for an office hour we've had. We've been running around carrying tables and wires and computers and cameras just to find a place we can be in peace.
But it worked.
Yes, it was flawlessly, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Hey, Manuel.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well. Well, there's lots of things brewing here. So
Wow, that sounds promising.
All right,
well,
exciting.
hopefully.
Yeah.
So just a bit of context, Emmanuel, part of the community success team. You've been a big part of the community, came from the community too. So probably our most active user and probably one of the most intelligent in terms of responses in the community. And then joined the team And then this has been one of your bigger projects that you've worked on, as well as obviously a focus for the hackathon.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. It's all started from the last offsite.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yes, after that. So
Yeah.
Should I bring up your screen, or do you want to
Sure.
introduce something beforehand?
no, bring it up. Let's
Okay.
get to
So
it.
let's have a look here. See what we can find. Okay, great. Just bring it slightly back up. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So what are we looking at here?
So it's all about how can we improve the help experience, and so there's been some work from Asger and Daniel to help bring out website content into the help panel.
Yeah.
And the next step is how to actually help you with some AI. So, so I just clicked on the new help button, and so you can see there's the help content.
Tana, yep.
At the top, there's now the Ask AI or search. So the search part isn't currently enabled for this demo, but we can ask AI. So what would you like to guys know about?
You go
Tana?
first. You go first, bro.
All
What
right.
do you got?
Let's see a challenge here. Okay. How do you use calendar nodes in Tana? Calendar view
Okay,
in
let's
Tana?
ask it then. So how do I configure a calendar view? So lots of warnings though. This is demo.
Demo.
Yes. Yes.
So here it starts running, and it's got access to a copy of basically all of the Tana Learn content.
Yep.
And then AI asks the question, searches the knowledge, and puts together an answer. And normally it'd be faster if we weren't on conference, so like
Yes.
hotel Wi-Fi.
Full disclosure, we've been quite strict about who could access the Wi-Fi while we're streaming. So let's see.
And it should be giving an answer anytime.
And so it's using all the content and not just pulling it in a search, but actually actively constructing an answer.
That's correct. And it's also got some internal knowledge as well. So a bit of, just filling in the gaps that for things that aren't in the help center and for things that will eventually get into the help center.
Yeah. Awesome.
This is really great.
Yeah. Are they sending this via the post in Norway and it's going to...
Yes. We got
Is it carrier pigeons or is it smoke signals?
all the times we got told how great
Norwegian Wi-Fi
Norwegian internet was.
No, we're just failing completely this time, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay.
But okay, let's give a scenario of what it is normally like and what it was before.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
All
Good.
Okay, so based off the knowledge from the help center, it constructs a answer based on your question.
Yep.
And then each of the parts which make up the answer. Oops. Just close that. So like a source. So in this case, there's only a single source that it's referring to, so then you can then click on that, and it'll take you straight to the documentation.
Oh, that's
so
very useful.
I'll just reset this chat, but then you can
Oh,
see
amazing.
Oh, that's great.
So
Straight in.
not only have you got incredible answer, very specific, but you've got the context for more information if you need to.
So you can then explore from that. So
Yeah, excellent.
That's really cool.
And talk to us about the future of this. Obviously, getting to see some of your ideas on this for a long time. Where is this heading?
Well, where is this heading? So expanding on that, part of it's all about the content, so that we'll hopefully be able to help you in future be able to actually design some things, and what else would there be?
We've also got, I guess the thing I was talking about was, or thinking about at least, was we've got so much great answers from the team in Slack and the Slack community, which is so active.
Yeah, so there's combining that, and then the ability to sort of, as we kind of find more gaps, we'll be able to have this sort of continuous improvement where we can just continuously fill those up and just make it better and better over time to kind of be able to answer the entire scope of questions is the plan. So hopefully that this can be a great first port of call for people, but if we get stuck, then it'll kind of help direct them to the community, so we can keep the community still focus on the more interesting design aspects and kind of, so that the more basic, how do I use things, we can hopefully answer you, and so that you can basically do things in Tana quickly and not get stuck. And
It's amazing.
Excellent. We obviously get a lot of repeat questions too, so it's a nice opportunity to address them.
I have two questions.
Mhm.
The first is, so what you're saying is, as the more questions the community asks, the
Mhm.
better this gets.
That's the plan.
So officially, you want as many questions as possible from the community. The CS teams wants as many questions as you can get.
Exactly.
But just to qualify that too, we're not yet, or we're not using any of the community data.
No, but
it's just
so hundreds and hundreds of questions every day. Great. Okay, that's official from the source. The second is, can you check, can it answer what is the next feature Tana will release?
Well, it does have secret internal knowledge, so
Oh, it does?
let's see what it says.
Oh, this is interesting.
This is interesting.
This will save me a lot of work and kind of nagging.
Yes.
Like the team about
Maybe you
what
can come
we
and join
do.
us with all the hundreds of queries we got.
Oh yeah, no, I'll ask questions as well.
Okay.
That's great.
Let's see what happens. Hopefully the speed will be okay this time.
Let's see. Oh,
It knows you too well.
Yeah, it knows who it's talking to, doesn't it?
We're just gonna have to wait and see.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, thank you so much, Emmanuel.
Awesome, man.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
great.
is awesome. Okay, and I think this is a great opportunity to bring up someone else from the CS team as well.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah. Do we have a Theo here? Is there a Theo?
Yeah, I was standing ready.
Okay,
Great.
perfect. So you have a quick update?
Yes, small updates I was sharing in the launch party.
Yep.
I shared the new story content.
Right.
And yeah.
Explain for people who weren't there what new style content means.
Yeah, so story content is what we refer to as the super tags and the configuration you get when you're a new user in Tana.
Right.
So kind of the first workspace you get.
Yeah. And there's particular use cases in there?
Yeah, so we have a few different use cases, and the thing now is that a lot of existing users in community like you have asked for getting this kind of story content.
Yeah.
Because we've built it to have all of the new features that Tana has come with since the last time we built the story content. So now it will be available in 3 templates.
Right.
And those will kind of fit with the workflows. So
awesome.
There's like a base template which will have the meeting, the tasks, discussion items, that sort of stuff. Then we'll have a walk and talk template which has the voice to structure tags where you walk and you get tasks, commitments, that kind of stuff, reflections on the go. And then we have a article and memo tag template which has you can draft ideas of articles you have on the go, and they will draft articles for you or memos, internal communication. And you can also rewrite into many different formats.
Awesome.
And adjust style.
And how many weeks until this is ready to share? When are you going to share this?
Yes, many weeks. No, I'll click the button just after this.
Okay, awesome. So it's getting to the community right today?
Yeah,
Awesome.
in a few minutes.
And just related to that, this is something that might be useful for people who haven't used Tana for a while. Tana's changed a lot.
Yeah.
How do you think it's going to help?
Yeah, I think as an existing user, you could use it both as a starting point and also as an inspiration. You can go dig around a bit.
Yeah.
You can also install it in a new workspace, and you have a new workspace that is the same as as a new user would have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's we've kept it quite clean. It's simple but powerful, using the cool features. So I think using that to build upon, you can kind of install the templates and keep the tags you want, just delete the others. So yeah, keep it flexible, build upon it, learn from it, and adapt.
And maybe while I've got you here, final one, you've talked about templates a lot, and I know you've been working on templates a lot. How important are templates to Tana? You could probably add to that as well. How important are templates to Tana?
Yeah, I think we've already shared a template store at some point, and that's definitely something that's coming. So templates very, very important. Getting new users from blank Tana to this is my use case. Here's the template for it.
Yeah,
that's something we just discussed during the lunch actually.
Yeah.
We want many templates, and we want them to be adjusted to exactly what the particular user wants.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome, Theo. Well, looking forward to you pressing that button.
Yeah, just a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. All right. Well, that's exciting, Matt, isn't it?
It has been, yeah.
Yeah, so many things.
Yeah, and I don't think we've really got to all of it, right? we've probably got a 10% window of
Yes.
what we've
And
seen.
peek behind the curtain. We've been quite selective as well in what things we're kind of like going and asking about.
Why?
Well, because there are some exciting things, and just want to give the disclaimer that for a hackathon, some things are experimental. They might be completely wild to inspire us on like what directions we can go in later.
Yeah.
And that means they might be exciting, but impossible to pull off right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, like not all the things we make will necessarily make it into the finished product.
And also probably want to qualify that we're completely aware of what the community wants too. So
Yes.
it's not necessarily just us randomly doing stuff, but
No.
In a lot of conversations this week, a lot of the ideas from the community have been a big part of it. So
Yeah, 100%. And we're visiting ideas.tana to have a look at what's there and looking around.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for all like the requests and ideas you had for Tana, because they're really like super useful when we are like exploring where Tana can go.
Excellent.
Yeah. So let's just check if there's anything super urgent here that we should answer. Well, there is, but what should we do? How should we end this, Matt?
I think there's only one way, isn't there?
Should we just say bye?